In the beginning, before time whispered its first breath, there was God, infinite, eternal, and overflowing with love. This is not just a story, it's the symphony of existence. Join me as we unravel the divine Genesis, the most breathtaking retelling of God's 7-day creation ever crafted. We'll witness the raw power of divine imagination, the intricate beauty of his design, and the profound expectations he held for his masterpiece. Prepare to be amazed, for in these 10 chapters, we see how God didn't just create a world, he composed a living poem of wonder, purpose, and eternal relationship. Imagine an endless void, formless and empty, where silence reigned supreme. No stars twinkled, no winds whispered, no hearts beat. Yet, in this nothingness, God existed, a boundless spirit of pure love, wisdom, and power. He was not lonely, for he is complete in himself, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, in perfect unity. But out of his overflowing grace, God envisioned a canvas for his glory, a universe teeming with life, where creatures could know him, love him, and reflect his majesty. His expectation? A harmonious realm where free will would choose devotion, stewardship would nurture beauty, and fellowship would echo eternity. And so, with a word poised on the edge of infinity, creation began. On the first day, God's voice thundered through the void,
"Let there be light!"
and light exploded forth, not mere illumination, but a radiant force of purity and truth, separating day from night. Oh, the amazement! In that instant, shadows fled, and the cosmos awoke in golden hues. God's work was astounding. He crafted light as the foundation of all visibility, symbolizing his holiness, piercing human ignorance. His expectation? That this light would guide his creation toward goodness, banishing chaos and inviting order. For in light, we see his face, a promise of revelation and hope for all who seek him. With majestic authority, God declared, "Let there be a vault between the waters." And the firmament arose, the heavens stretching like a boundless dome, dividing the waters above from those below. Behold the wonder! Clouds danced into being, atmospheres hummed with potential, creating a protective shield for life to flourish. God's design was flawless, a testament to his engineering genius, where every molecule aligned in perfect balance. What did he expect? A sky that would inspire awe, reminding humanity of his vastness, and a space for weather's rhythms to sustain the earth. A call to trust in his provision and marvel at his unseen hand. God commanded the waters to gather, and dry ground appeared, mighty continents, rolling hills, and fertile valleys bursting forth. Then, with a flourish of creativity, he said, "Let the land produce vegetation." Seeds sprouted, trees towered, and flowers bloomed in a kaleidoscope of colors, the sheer brilliance. God's work painted the earth with life-giving abundance, each plant a miracle of photosynthesis and growth. His expectation was profound, that this verdant paradise would nourish his creatures, teaching stewardship, for humans were to tend the garden, not exploit it, fostering a bond of care that mirrors his nurturing love. God adorned the heavens. Let there be lights in the vault of the sky. The sun blazed as day's ruler, the moon glowed softly for night, and stars scattered like diamonds across the velvet expanse. What an orchestral masterpiece! These luminaries marked seasons, days, and years, governing time with unerring precision. God's ingenuity shone brighter than any star, a universe tuned like a grand, clockwork symphony. He expected these heavens to declare his glory, prompting worship and wonder, while serving as signs for navigation and harvest, inviting humanity into a rhythm of gratitude and reliance on his eternal order. Life erupted in the seas and skies. Let the water teem with living creatures and let birds fly above the earth. His work was a testament to boundless imagination, ecosystems interlocking in harmonious dance. Whales breached mighty waves, fish darted in iridescent schools, eagles soared on thermal winds. The diversity was divine poetry, each species a unique stroke of God's brush, from the tiniest plankton to the grandest albatross. God's expectation? That these creatures would fill the earth with joy, teaching humans respect for biodiversity and reflecting his delight in variety, a call to protect and cherish as partners in his living tapestry. The climax unfolded. Let the land produce living creatures. Lions roared, elephants trumpeted, deer grazed in meadows, a menagerie of strength, grace, and instinct. Then, in his image, God created humankind, male and female, imbued with spirit, intellect, and free will. Breathtaking. God's work reached its pinnacle, entrusting dominion to beings who could love, create, and choose. His expectations were intimate, humans as stewards, ruling wisely with compassion, companions in relationship, walking with him in the cool of the day, and bearers of his image, multiplying goodness across the earth. On the seventh day, God rested, not from weariness, but in holy satisfaction. He blessed this day, sanctifying it as a rhythm of renewal. The amazement culminates here, a perfect world, vibrating with divine energy, every element in exquisite balance. God's work was declared very good, a flawless opus of love. His expectation for the Sabbath, a weekly embrace of rest, reflection, and worship, humanity pausing to remember their Creator, recharging in His presence and honoring the gift of existence through gratitude and peace. Gazing upon His masterpiece, God saw infinite potential, a realm where love could flourish eternally. His work was amazing beyond words, from chaos to cosmos, void to vitality, all woven with threads of purpose. But what were his deepest expectations? Not mere obedience, but a profound partnership. Humans as co-creators, tending the earth with wisdom, seekers of truth, drawn to his light, and lovers of one another, mirroring his communal essence. He anticipated joy in fellowship, growth through trials, and ultimate redemption, for even in freedom's risk, his grace would prevail. Though sin entered, distorting the harmony, God's creation endures as a testament to his unchanging love. Today, It calls us back to marvel at the stars, steward the seas, and seek the Creator's heart. This is the best creation story ever told. Not just history, but an invitation to join the divine symphony. What amazing work! God's expectations remain. Live in awe, love fiercely, and rest in Him. For in every sunrise, every breath, His masterpiece whispers, I am with you. Thank you for joining this journey through the true story of God's amazing and emotional creation. If this blessed or challenged you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear the real story.